consider my choosing its architect. A great architect once said, "It is not the beauty of the building that you should look at, but the structure and the foundations that will stand the test of time." This quote is very meaningful to many architects who have heard the quote, because they know what it means. It is especially important to me as an aspiring architect. The quote is basically saying not to just look at the outside of the building, but also what the architect actually designed the building to be, or who designed the building. Becoming an architect has been a dream of mine since I was approximately 5 years old, mainly because I used to draw and design many buildings, including restaurants, office buildings, royal houses, and other things such as libraries. Also, considering architects are very respected and highly revered for what they do almost every day. However, an architect's average day is not always filled with blueprints and designs. On days when they have a clientele order to fill, they work on designing or help designing, in a junior architect's case, that order. And on days when they don't, they have meetings about results of the last project and review pros and cons of that project for future references. Before you get to go on your own, however, you have to go from junior architect to project architect. Junior architects get to watch the partner and project architect design and get to help on little things, such as the inward columns or stairs or inside the house, which are then reviewed later. After you pass the test as a junior architect, you can then move on to partner architect. Partner architects get a lot more free space. They basically oversee their own projects, but still get help from project architects when they're stuck. And project architects are the top architects that run their own projects and don't have to consult architects much unless they are stuck or they are working with other project architects on a order. I thought of many other careers before I came to my conclusion of architect. Architect was my first choice because he's using one of my favorite of the fine arts, drawing, to design many different things, from small houses to large-scale office buildings. My second choice was actuary because of the salary. The reason why actuary wasn't my first choice is because of the fact that you have to sit in an office all day long, which is almost the same as an architect, except you get to work at your house when you're behind. My third career choice was electrical engineer because you get to work with your hands to fix things, and also because you get to work out in the field. The reason why I didn't choose electrical engineer for the first job is because I'm not very good at things, fixing things. Opportunity cost means the benefits you could have received by taking an alternative action. The opportunity cost for choosing architect over actuary is the higher pay of the actuary job. And the opportunity cost for choosing architect over electrical engineer was the chance for me to be able to work outside in the field. There are 3 main reasons or positive incentives why I thought about becoming an architect. One positive incentive about being an architect is the flexibility of your job. What I mean by this is that the hours in your workplace can be changed frequently, if approved and needed. As in, you can work on the project at your house, if approved, or you can change your hours at the office from 9:30 through 1 to 1 through 4:30, depending on your schedule. Another positive incentive is that the architects are highly restricted because of their responsibilities and ethics. One more, and my final positive incentive, is that decent starting salary can allow me to buy necessities and then some, such as attending football games or going bowling with friends. However, there are also 3 reasons that I had to think about before choosing architecture for my final decision. One of these is that instead of instilling to organize and direct projects, you have to rise through the ranks from junior to partner to project architect, which I talked about earlier in the speech. Another negative incentive is even though you can make good money, it is often fairly difficult to do so. This is often because not many people have enough money to go to an architecture firm and ask them to design a house, which can then put the project behind, causing you to get less paid. One more, and my final negative incentive, is that your ideas don't really matter. What I mean by this is that if you think of something that would be a nice touch to plans of the client's house, you can't suggest them. You are strictly paid to do what the client told you to do. Architects' yearly salary is approximately $50,000 a year. That means they get $4,166.66 a month to pay for taxes, utilities, outlets, etc. A few of my estimates were actually really close or right on, but most were either way above or way below. My grandma's guesses were a lot closer than mine. Some of them were just a few dollars below or above. The reason my rent is so low is because I'm splitting the cost with my roommates, Alex and Hunter, and the reason why some of my utilities are so low is because I'm also splitting these with my roommates as well. As you can see on my pie graph, Taxes take up the majority of my monthly salary, but 25%, because it was required by law. I spent another 19% of my monthly salary on school loans so that I could attend school in order to become an architect. I spent 16% of my monthly salary on discretionary things in order to get paid. I spent 14% of my monthly salary on transportation in order to get where I need to go. I spent 9% of my monthly salary on housing because I need a place to live. I spent 8% of my monthly salary on medical insurance because I need to be insured just in case I get in an accident. I spent 4% of my monthly salary on utilities in order to stay warm in the winter and cold in the summer. I spent another 4% of my monthly salary on food in order to survive, and I spent the final 1% on toiletries. Trade-off means to give up one thing for another. One trade-off I had was that I gave up having a Porsche for more school monies, more money for school loans. Another trade-off I had was that I gave up some of my toiletries in order to get a pet. And one more, and my final trade-off I listed was that I gave up some of the charity funds to home rec and miscellaneous funds. On my resume, I put that I went to architecture school at Kansas University. I attained my master's after 5 years. My resume for my skills section at the art skills, teamwork, visualist, organized, and creative. For the experience part, I put that I was a junior architect at Miller Architects. I also interned at Miller Architects for the summer during college, and that I volunteered at Habitat for Humanity, helping to build houses and design houses. For my references, I put Dr. James Menendez and Dr. Megan Menendez, the two fake professors at the Kansas University Architecture School. For my letter application, I wrote to Dan Winters at Dan Winters Architects. I was applying for the current junior architect position that was open. On my first website, I got the skills needed to be an architect. My first website was Architecture for Your Guide. I found that I officially wanted to be an architect from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and I saw some inspiring buildings built by great architects from the architect. I found the education needed to be an architect from the education portal, and found the job description of architect from Prospects. In conclusion, architecture is by far my favorite job of all. Even though I may have to give up things, I believe it would be worth it to get where I want to be. But what inspires me most of all is it is not the beauty of a building you should look at, it's the construction of the foundation that will stand the test of time.